There was a famous joke told during the Holocaust, especially among Jews in concentration camps. An anti-Semite claimed that the Jews had caused the war. And so the reply would be, yes, the Jews and the cyclists. So the anti-Semite would ask, why the cyclists? And the other would ask, why the Jews? As a people, it is irrefutable to say that we have a tendency to be scapegoated, a widespread phenomenon which has occurred for over the past 2,000 years. Some say it began with Jesus, our supposed responsibility for his crucifixion, which made us the absolute embodiment of evil for Christians. Others attribute it to our denial that Muhammad was the Messiah. So my question today is, why the Jews? Why are we scapegoated time after time? If we took a train down history lane, Jewish persecution would be a frequent stop. But you'd be a fool not to notice a pattern. Let's begin with the destruction of the first temple in 586 BCE. The first temple was built under King Solomon's reign. King Solomon, renowned for his wisdom, wealth, and power, led a flourishing nation who was at peace with its neighbors. However, as soon as Solomon passed away, Israel descended into chaos. We fell victim to the Assyrian Empire, who expelled us from our own land, and the kingdom of Judah miraculously survived for 150 years until they were too expelled by the Babylonian Empire. I contend this persecution stemmed from interior social chaos while we occupied Israel. Now let's race forwards thousands of years to 1938, when the Holocaust began. Pre-Holocaust, we were thriving in Europe. As a people, we were absolutely thriving. But the moment we were positioned as scapegoats, we became alienated, isolated, and homeless. We were an easy shot, and as the Evian conference so clearly demonstrated, we had nowhere to go. I contend the success of the Nazis in eliminating 6 million Jews stemmed from our inability to access Israel when we needed it most. You see, what I'm trying to prove is that whenever we have harmoniously occupied Israel, we have successfully avoided expulsion, forced conversion, and execution, all of the consequences of being a scapegoat. We must acknowledge, whenever we have been purely a diaspora, our existence has come with a risk. But whenever our diaspora has coexisted with a flourishing Israel, Jews of all kinds around the world, we know we are safe. During the 6-Day War, because of the unity Israel fueled within us, despite our underdog status, we won. We protected the Jewish people. Consider Beta Israel, our Ethiopian Jews. We were there for our own people. We offered refuge and a home. Consider the recent wave of immigrants from France who seek shelter from the growing anti-Semitism. Consider the immigrants from Russia following the pogroms. I'm proud to say that Israel is what unites us. It provides us with a global home which offers love, compassion, peace, and security. One may ask, why is it that we need a land at all? What benefits are there in having a home? Rabbi Kook emphasized how the Jewish diaspora is like a soul, and Israel is the body of the Jewish people. A soul without a body cannot survive. However, there is one small issue. As demonstrated in the destruction of the Second Temple, Israel's role in providing a platform to protect Judaism can only be maintained when we are united as a people, when we use Israel as a vehicle to bond us all. I'm going to share an excerpt from one of Theodor Herzl's Congress addresses. Zionism has already brought about something remarkable, heretofore regarded as impossible, a close union between the ultra-modern and ultra-conservative elements of Jewry. A union of this kind is only possible on a national basis. Historically, Zionism was defined as the national movement for the return of the Jewish people to the homeland and the redemption of Jewish sovereignty in the land of Israel. But today, we've returned to our homeland, and most would agree we have Jewish sovereignty. So what does it mean to be a Zionist today? Now that our mission has been realized, we have achieved the Jewish state, we need to redefine our mission. We need to redefine Zionism. Personally, I don't know what the new mission needs to be, but I know we need to find a long-lasting mission which will unite us, just as Herzl's mission did. Now, more than ever, we are facing division among ourselves, a larger threat to our existence than division between us and others. We need to protect ourselves from ourselves. Unity is our immunity. So, why the Jews? Why are we scapegoated time after time? I believe we are scapegoated when we are vulnerable. We are scapegoated when we are divided. We are scapegoated when we are homeless and when we do not have Israel. King David once said, "Im eshkach Yerushalayim teshakach yamini." If I forget you, Jerusalem, may my right hand forget its skill. As a people, let's remember this. Israel stands by us for life, and we must stand by it too. Thank you.